resting peacefully along the stream, looking up to the heavens with a smile on his face. I hugged Ray that morning because I've known Ray as long as I've known Mike, and he looked at me and goes, "Don't be afraid, I'll bring him home to you, Marie, I'll bring him home." And when they called me in that office, I looked at Ray and he wouldn't look at me. And if anybody ever knew Ray Molina, he was like beyond crazy party boy, and he'd say hi and stoner with everybody. But he's like, "I broke my promise." I said, "No, you didn't. He's safe, he's here." And I think what's really important is that Micah was just such a simple person, so some of this he's like, "Geez, that's you, Maria, just planning some big blank blowout." But when they brought him down the mountain, he was just, it's so eerie when you read the book and read things that was said in his life and how his life ended. He came down this mountain and on this white horse. And it was a very hot day, and then we brought him at the end of the mountain, and we were saying goodbye, and Guadalupe was able to get inside the hearse and kiss Daddy goodbye, and they shut the hearse and take him over to be examined by the medical team. And when they shut that door, instantly behind the mountain came this roaring, gusting wind, just like that. So anyway, those who haven't met Micah, I think his message would just be to, when you're outdoors, listen, look, run free, and just be thankful for the beauty around you, and touch those in your lives who mean a lot to you. And I think that's what was cool about it, because people would meet him and they say, "I'm sorry, Mr. True, I'm not a barefoot runner." And he's like, "Neither am I. I like cushion. I like my toes protected. It's desert, it's cactus, it's thorns, but good for you. I'm a walker. So am I. When I'm tired, I walk." And then I know it's kind of windy and there's dusty and that, but if any of you want to stay around, I got a lot of cool photos that his sister gave me from the time he was 18 months into his early 30s. And some of our Equipo Mas Locos, those who ran the Copper Canyon, have seen some of those. My friends Clay and Jennifer are going to get them enhanced for me, but he had that same goofy grin. He had that same smile. He had that same smirk when he was just didn't want to be bothered. And just a cool guy. And when I first met him, I just wanted advice on how to train ultras, and he was a smart ass then. He goes, "What's there to train? I don't train, I run, I eat a lot, I sleep well. If you want to have a toast to Micah within the next 2 days, anything hoppy, a hoppy ale. He loves IPAs. You guys know that. That's why I run, I eat. What greater celebration is that? But anyway, I want to thank Lance and Don and Mark, Sue for being here, Kathy and Mike from Tucson, and everybody who never met Micah or known me. Thank you. My team that I coached marathons, some of them I heard this is their first trail run. Where's the flat surface? You know? Where's the canal? They know me by now. Where's the porta potty? I'm like right over there. And I had a good dump before today, so you know I couldn't go without talking about body function. Anyway,
It wouldn't be you if you did.
I'll protect this, but I want to give this to Lance. Karen's not here, but Karen's your partner still, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She's paying for your
She's with the
salary.
family trip this week.
Okay, so Karen, Lance, and Mark. This was this year's poster. I think what Micah really liked about it was he was just overwhelmed. He's like, it's not about me. It's about this tribe of runners that start from children all the way into seniorhood that run. It's part of their daily life, and that's how they transport themselves among Earth. And this Tarahumara runner was from the year before, And when he saw this poster, he just was like so beaming. He was bringing all of his buddies and showing them in all the windows throughout the canyon. So Mark, one's for you, Karen, and Lance. I gave one to the Curry parents because they've been supportive of MIcah long before, you know, the big explosion of Born to Run. Their boys came down to run his race, and when MIcah was in town, he had some interesting memories with the Currys because we went on 2 years ago, we went on a 6-miler up through Piestewa Peak, and he's way ahead of me, and all of a sudden I see him splat on the road, and I run up to him in his Newton shoes were like covered in blood, and as he was running into the park entrance at the end of the run, his foot fell backward on a tire crossing guard. Sliced through the Newtons and cut through his left big toe and cut a tendon, and he had 10 stitches, and yeah, he's survived the canyons and survived bullet snipers and all this stuff, but he gets his foot fucked up in Phoenix, Arizona. And I thought, that's for sure, he's breaking up with me from this point on. Because he went to the urgent care and was haggling about the price of stitches. I'm like, this is in Mexico. I voted for Obama. What's with this price? I'm like, it doesn't work that way. So anyway, that's why he shaved his head, because they said you can't run for at least 5 or 6 weeks. So he's like propped up with ice on his foot, and he's going like this. He goes, I'm just going to cut my hair and go, let's go! So that's how his haircut was. But anyway, thank you, everyone. And then Sue wrote this article about MIcah in September 2010, and he said many, many times it's one of his favorite articles, because they didn't go a whole lot about Born to Run, barefoot running. It was about what made you get started, and I have a photo of him after accidentally winning his first race.
Accidentally?
He just started going and won his first race, but many funny stories that MIcah had during running. So get one of these. We have plenty, just so you have a little memory of it. And thank you for being here. Thank you. Run free. Thank you. All right. And if you want to find out about